Liverpool Street Station in central London. I'm obviously not exploring the area today, but I am exploring a different area. I'm actually going to head up the West Anglia Main Line. This is a railway line between London and Cambridge, and I'm going to get off at some of the places along the way and just see what this line's all about, because this is actually one of my favourite railway routes in the UK. Going to see some lovely places along the way. And yeah, I'm going to actually not say where our first destination is, because I'm going to leave it up to guessing. So you will be surprised by my first destination, because I've actually wanted to go here for some time, but the train getting us the 7:28 to Cambridge North. But we're not going all the way to Cambridge yet. We will be going to Cambridge later, but not yet. That'll be later on. And we're at the mystery destination, which is Harlow Mill. And I bet you're surprised why I want to go to Harlow. This is not, don't worry, I'm not going to Harlow Town Centre. Harlow Town Centre is a write-off, don't ever go there. But Harlow Mill is actually home to Old Harlow, which is what I came for. So, welcome to Old Harlow, and I have actually been to New Harlow once in my life, and I didn't like it. So, Old Harlow is a lot nicer. It's actually very charming, very peaceful. So, I want to go see Harlowbury Chapel, which is the oldest building in Harlow, but I've got half an hour now. It's only taken me 10 minutes to walk here from Harlow Mill Station. I'll see if I can get to Harlowbury Chapel. I should be able to. It's only a 10-minute walk to the station from there, if not less. So, should be alright. You pause that if you want to have a read of that. I'm guessing these are like almshouses. And this is St John's, which is actually not a church anymore. It's been turned into an arts centre, I believe. But it is clearly the old parish church. There is another church in Harlow, or in Old Harlow, sorry, called St Mary and St Hugh, which is also lovely, but it's a little bit far out, so I'm not going to be able to go there. This is clearly not that old. You can tell it's like all the brick. It's not too old. I'll see if I can find the date when this was built. Maybe it is old and I'm just stupid, but it doesn't look as old, but it's really nice. Right, I'm going to speed walk / run to Harlowbury Chapel, because I really want to go see it, because it's a lovely building and it's the oldest one in Harlow, so that'll be quite interesting. Right, that's as close as I'm going to get, but that's the chapel. I'll see if I can find when that was opened as well, or built. It's obviously very old. I'm pretty sure it's grade 1 listed. It's very pretty. And we now have to leave and get the train to Sawbridge. But if you thought Harlow was rushed, just wait till you see Sawbridge. There are no benches at this station. I'm going to have to sit on the wall here. So, the next place is Sawbridge. Then we're going to Bishop Stortford, and then we're going to Stansted Mount Fitchett after that as well, which is an awesome name. Definitely one of the best place names in England. So yeah, this train's due in 10 minutes, and I'm going to be on it for 3. Just gonna wait for this train now. I'll see you at Silvertruff.
Harlow Mill.
Right, I actually got pretty lucky with the doors here. That wasn't a bad shot going for the middle and then walking back. Right, I am at Silvertruff. This is a very nice town. Let's go have a look. Now, the last thing at Silvertruff is the parish church. It's one of the best in Hertfordshire, and you're about to see it. It's gorgeous. Here it is, the parish church of Great St Mary. It is a wonder, look at it. Right, now that the church has been done, making my way back to Silvertruff station. Look at it. And then we're going to do Bishop Stortford. So quick, I've made an earlier train that's late, so I guess we'll hop on that. Take this one stop to Stortford. It's a bit of luck actually, I wasn't expecting that.
Bishop Stortford, Stansted Mountfitchet, Elsenham, Newport, Audley.
Bishop Stortford. Good news is actually, because I got that earlier train, I've got about an hour here. So, plenty of time here, no need to rush whatsoever. Bishop Stortford is really nice. Yeah, this is definitely the nicest place I've been to so far. This is gorgeous, definitely come here. This is like seriously lovely. And also, right on cue, there's the church. We'll definitely go check out the inside of the church in a second because I believe it's open. That church was lovely, and we're on Wind Hill, which is another one of the really pretty streets in Bishop Stortford. It is lovely. I can't recommend this place enough. Definitely come here. This is so nice. You will love it. Right, yeah, Bishop Stortford's lovely. I've seen most of it now. Like, seriously, come here. This is like one of Hertfordshire's prettiest towns. It's so nice. But I'm now going to start making my way back to the station to get the train to Stansted Mountfitchet. A ridiculous name, but an awesome one. So I'll see you at the station. I've got ages now. I did that a lot quicker than I was expecting. I've got to think how much time to spare I'm going to have in Stansted Mount Fitchett, because there's not much there. So once I do the couple of things I want to do when I go there, I'm stuck there for an hour. But it's fine. I guess I'll see you at Stansted Mount Fitchett. Awesome name. I can't stress that highly enough. Such a cool name. Not the airport. We will be going to the airport later, but not now. So...
Welcome to this service for Cambridge North, Great Chesterford, Whittlesford Parkway, Shelford, Cambridge.
This is officially one of the coolest names in England for a place. It is sick. Right, we're going to have a lot of churches by the end of today, but we're obviously going to see the church, and also I believe there's a castle here. We'll see if we can go check that out too. Okay, the castle is very much in the village centre, so we should definitely be able to go check it out. We might not be able to go inside, but we can definitely check it out. Right, I actually went the wrong way. I'm looking for St John's Church, which is a very nice Victorian church. And we'll do the castle. Alright, made it to St John's. I'll go see if it's open. It isn't. Look at the tower though. The tower is so elaborate. Beautiful. Right, that church is really nice. Definitely check this out if you ever come here. It's up a little hill, so it's a little bit annoying to get to, but it's worth it. It is so nice. Right, I'm going to try and get to the castle now. I think I've still got quite a bit of time. See if the castle's any good. Right, I think I'm going to have to come back here another day because you have to pay to go inside, but there's clearly a lot of stuff here. This is definitely worth coming back to. This looks very, very cool. Overall though, definitely come to Stansted Mount Fitchett. It is a beautiful little village, and it obviously has that Norman castle as well, so definitely check that out. Right, rather annoyingly, I actually have half an hour wait now. The fast train to Cambridge just flew by fast. While I have to wait half an hour for the slow one to stop here. So that's not the end of the world. It's an alright little station actually, very nice. So yeah, I'll see you at Cambridge.
Stansted Mount Fitchett. Forms at Elsenham.
I'll see.
To exit,
I'm returning here later. This looks lovely actually, I can't wait to come back here. Cambridge. I have not been here in ages, so let's go. It's a long walk to the city centre, so let's go do this. Nice station as well, very nice station. I'm not going punting, by the way. I'm not doing that. I bet A, I'd look like a twonk, and B, I reckon it's bloody expensive. One thing that I did note from my last trip to Cambridge and this one, I do not like the walk to the city centre at all. It is not nice. There are some nice buildings along the route, but it is actually quite grim down here. You're better off taking the bus, to be honest. I'm walking because I can, but It is not very nice down here. On my previous visit, I did not visit Downing College, which is just off of the main road into the city centre. And it is bloody beautiful. I can see why people come here now. I really can. This is one of the free colleges as well. You don't have to pay to walk around here. Some of them you do, but a lot of them are free to enter. Just to be clear though, I'm not going to film everything because there's just so much here to the point where we would be here, this would make up most of the video. This is obviously the primary destination of today, but I don't want to cast a shadow over the other places as well, so we're not going to film everything. We'll film most of it though. One thing that I thought when I previously went here was that I felt it was too much focused on the university, that it kind of detracted from the city itself. Not necessarily completely, but in a way that I think Oxford kind of balances the university aspect and the city aspect of it really well. Whereas Cambridge, I think, is too focused on the university. But I know it's a university city and everything, but still, that's one thing I did point out from the previous visit. Right, I'm heading to the River Cam. That is why I came here. What an impressive view that is of King's College in all its glory. That is incredible. It's just so nice. God, I've said this time and time again, but this is such an incredible city. I do need to head back to this station now, but this is so incredible. An old GWR train. That's ridiculous. What? Great Chesterford. Not to be confused with Chesterfield, Derbyshire. What I mean by anyway, we'll be back in Cambridgeshire soon. Great Chesterford is right on the border between Cambridgeshire and Essex. It's literally directly on the border. Just on the other side of the M11 is Cambridgeshire, and that's not far, so I'm actually going to walk over the border into Cambridgeshire. But before I do that, I want to head to All Saints Church first and do the village centre, because we've got an hour here. Might as well leave that till last because the church closes soon. So I want to go and have a quick look around there, and then we'll head to Wendon's Ambo. Here we are, All Saints Church. I don't know what this thing it is. I think it might be grade 1. Another really nice church, just to add to the list. It keeps piling up all day. I appreciate they're very similar, and also I've been going into a lot of churches. It's a nice building, but sorry, when there's one open, I'm going in it. Alright, this is a lovely village, and it's very underrated because I don't hear a lot of people talking about it. It is so stunning, and I didn't really realise until I got off the train how incredible it is. Like, it's such a beautiful little village. Remember I said let's walk to the Cambridgeshire border? Let's do this. Okay. Alright. I'm on the long, painful walk to the Cambridgeshire border. Except you know I'm lying. It's literally just over here. Like literally right there. About 10 metres away from me. Hold on a second. Let's go. So technically, once I step across this border, I will be in the village of Ickleton. So I've technically been to Ickleton. Let's go. Alright, I just want to see if this is the sign for Essex. It is. Station. You can see there's a train coming. That's not mine. Getting the train to Audley End now, Wendon Zambo, and then we'll walk to Saffron Walden.
Great Chesterford, Audley End, Newport, Elsingham.
I'm in Wendon Zambo. I know the station sign says Audley End, but Audley End's not a village, it's a country house. It's named after that. Wendon Zambo is the village that it's in, and trust me, that's the real one right here. Funnily enough, this time the church isn't actually the highlight. It's still beautiful, and we're definitely going to have a check it out. Sure, we're going to check it out, but Church Street is the highlight. Here we are at Church Street, and to be honest, this is pretty much the only reason I came here. Look at how beautiful it is. These thatched cottages with the church at the top. It is just so stunning. Right, now I've done that, we can walk to Saffron Walden, and it's a just under an hour. I reckon I can do that quicker than that though, because it's mostly flat, but not all of it because it's a long walk. So yeah, see you at Saffron Walden. Is it Walden? I suppose you'd call it Walden. We're entering the town boundaries now. Welcome to Saffron Walden, which is one of the prettiest towns in Essex. Definitely, probably one of the prettiest towns in England, actually. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go down Hill Street. I'm going to leave the High Street till last, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a loop of the town centre. So I'm going to go down here, then make my way over to Castle Street, which is very pretty, then Bridge Street. From Walden Castle, obviously a bit of a ruin now. Okay, I'm sure the footage has told you this already, but this is a bloody incredible town. The towns I've been to today are so nice. Like, I don't think I've been to a single bad place today, other than maybe Harlow, but I went to the nice bit of Harlow. So, some of the nicest towns I've ever been to today. Like, Saffron Walden, come check this place out. Investigate St Mary's Church, arguably the architectural centrepiece of Saffron Walden, amidst all the colourful Tudor buildings, is this parish church, which does remind me a little bit of the parish church in Kettering in Northamptonshire. And when I say it reminds me of that church, I say that with all the good intentions. Like, that is a good church, and this is also just beautiful. And weirdly enough, I think it's open. I was expecting it to be closed. Let's go check it out. It's probably the closest you're going to get to a cathedral today. That's one thing today I didn't have is a cathedral. Cambridge is a cathedral. Cambridge only gained city status in 1951. There's your fact. Why am I talking about Cambridge? I'm in Saffron Walden. I don't want to talk about Cambridge. I've already done Cambridge. Yeah, this is definitely probably the nicest place I've been to today, because Cambridge is probably the most impressive. But look at that. It does feel like a cathedral. It's really big. I wonder if this is one of the biggest parish churches in Essex. It probably is, actually. Right, as much as I would like to spend all day staring at this church, which that's going to be your last shot of the tower, yeah, we do have things to do. So this is going to be a long video. If you've watched all the way till now, even, like, round of applause, like, well done. You've just been listening to me rabbit for, God, probably half an hour. High Street's not as pretty. I mean, it is still pretty, but not compared to the rest of it. Like, this is definitely the weakest street so far in terms of looks. Don't get me wrong though, it's not ugly. There are still a lot of really nice buildings on the street. This one. Yeah, no, it is not a write-off whatsoever, but compared to everything else, it's not as impressive. Alright, sadly, my time in Saffron Walden has come to an end. I'm now walking back to Audley End Station. I'm back at Audley End Station. Just waiting for the train to Stansted Airport.
Welcome to the service for Stansted Airport. The next stop will be Stansted Airport. Stansted Airport. This train has 98 here. No change.
Stansted Airport? I've never been to this station before. So, most people don't come here for the station. Most people would understandably come for the airport. So, I've never been here before, but I have been to Heathrow many times, and I've been to Luton many times as well. So, I've never actually got off at Gatwick. I need to get off at Gatwick. I've got off at Birmingham International as well before, and Manchester Airport, but never here for some reason. Yeah, it's weird. I've done and Liverpool South Parkway actually. That's the airport station there. What is wrong with it? Terminal, and I'm not even flying. So that's boring. One day. There's nothing here. It's just an airport. So might as well just get off every floor. God, I am actually a nutter. I think I have found actually. Get a pretty good view of the station from up here on floor 0. There's a Liverpool Street. I'm letting that one go because I want to get the Flirt into London rather than the Aventura. Because the Flirt's a nicer train, so class 7.5 way nicer than the Aventuras. For some reason, running on the Stansted Express, even though they have dedicated rolling stock for the Stansted Express. Alright, sadly all good things must come to an end. This trip is nearly over, but we still got one more train. We're finishing this at Liverpool Street. So let's go and wait the train back to London. And as if on cue, here it is. This is the train that will be taking me into central London. And we've done it. Right, that literally went perfect. Right, there's some sort of football thing going, so I'm going to go outside the station to wrap up because it's pretty loud in here. I'm in London. Alright. Thoughts? Very, very nice. Do you know what? This is such an underrated part of the country. Between Cambridge and London. Like, it's actually, it's worth getting off at all these smaller places in between because they're really nice. Like Bishop Stortford and Sawbridge. Even Old Harlow is nice. Like, you know it's good when Old Harlow is good. But Personal favourite of the day was probably Gwendon Zambo or Saffron Walden. Cambridge is most impressive. Love Cambridge. Very good. Not as good as Oxford. Also, if you're wondering what ticket I've been using all day, hold on a second, let me get it. Just the off-peak, super off-peak return. It has to be any permitted route though. If it's any permitted route, you can break your journey wherever you like. So even on the other route into King's Cross as well, you can use that route as well. I didn't because it was closed today, and also because I wanted to focus on this line here. So that's going to be it. This is a really good day out, and not even that far away from home either. So really enjoyed this one. It's a bit of a, well, it's not really. We've done exploring videos before, exploring South Wales and exploring the north and things like that as well. There will definitely be more of these, so stay tuned. The next video is probably going to be a review. Anyway, I will bid you a farewell and see you in the next one. Please consider subscribing as well. I nearly forgot. If you wouldn't mind subscribing, that would be really greatly appreciated. Yeah, that's about it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.